So I'm not sure I'm going to start this really. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm probably well out of practice. But yes, hi, I used to be the Retro Bear, and this used to be the Gaming Pantry. So if you've not been here before, then that introduction will not mean an awful lot to you. If you have been here before, welcome back. And as I said, if you haven't been here before, welcome. Great, yeah, this is it. Yeah, where I do all my stuff from. It's been ages since I've been doing this, appearing sporadically on a Saturday morning and every other Sunday. But yeah, I'm still around. I'm still knocking about, in case people have forgotten. Yeah, so welcome to a brand new video. And yeah, I've got quite a few of these today. I've got little pickups and things which I haven't done for a long time. This video is going to be birthday stuff, because my birthday was about 3 weeks ago. So I did actually show this stuff off on the TNB podcast on the 10th of October with my good friend Sean. So if you didn't see that, this is probably going to cover most of that anyway. So if you didn't see it, great. If you did see it, then if you didn't, I don't know. Anyway, that was 3 weeks ago. You probably forgot what it's all about anyway. So yes, we've got some stuff to show off here, some birthday pickups, and there's going to be another pickups video to come. That was a good one. That's a really good one, which happened just this weekend, just gone. I think it was the 30th of October. And there's going to be a video to come about the renovations, and there's going to be a video to come about some shout-outs as well, in the style of the usual fashion which I've been doing recently, without mentioning a certain word. So yeah, I'll be doing that as well. So if I appear on the next 3 or 4 videos I'm wearing the same clothes, it's because I'm doing these back to back. Last time I did this, it didn't quite go so well because I was so tired doing it. But anyway, so really it's just me and you talking again, which is lovely because it's been so long since I've spoken to you, and you know, I'd like to think you miss me. I'd like to think that. I dare say it's probably not going to be the case. Oh, it's that bloke again. Yes, it is. But you know, it's nice to be talking to you. It is nice. Because you know, behind that camera, there's a couple of people who are probably going, oh yeah, Retro Bear's back, it's good to see him. I hope so, anyway. So what do we get? Birthday. I turned the grand old age of her on the 10th of October, which was a chastening experience. As one chalks up a third of the year, one realises how much time you have left. Not an awful lot. Anyway, so, you know, word of warning, if you get to my age, enjoy yourself. Make the most of it before you get this far, because it's yeah, it gets a bit more worrying here on in. Anyway, yeah, so it's all been good, you know, decent birthday. Don't do anything. I've done anything birthdays for years now. So it's me and Mrs. Bear, and I said we did the live podcast, which I didn't want to do, but we wanted to do something different for that particular night, but we just didn't happen. So me and Sean made ourselves available and had a bit of a laugh. It's quite good actually. We quite enjoyed doing it, the pair of us. We actually turned it into an hour and a quarter of me and him just talking crap and showing off games, because he had pickups to do. I had the birthday stuff, which I'm showing now, and yeah, it's going to go rather well. So anyway, so this is what that was all about. So that was it. Very quiet birthday. Don't really do an awful lot as is. So this is the stuff that I got for my birthday from various sources. I'll just do these, go through. So I've got a couple of key rings to show off. So we got Amstrad key ring. See that? There we go. Got the old Amstrad. Does that say personal computer on it? Professional. God, my eyesight. Professional something group. Professional user group. There we go. I wasn't aware I was in a group. Well, now I have an Amstrad. I can count that. So yeah, I haven't decided which key set. I've got a couple of key sets that to go on. I haven't decided, because I've also got another one, but this one's actually a bit more interesting, because this is my dad got me. Which is my 49ers keyring. Fat lot of good at that doing me at the moment, for those of you who watch American football. But it's got a bottle opener on the end, so I might take that to work. And I'm really quite not sure. I'm drunk in charge of the computer, possibly. But yeah, so that was nice to get. Again, it's giant. So you're not going to lose your keys stuck to that, are you? Problem is, my car key is huge. I drove a Kia. I guess a big car key for such a small car. It's quite some weight. There's weight to that as well. See that base bending that there. Look at that. That's just the weight of the keyring. Dead heavy on that one. But I haven't decided it's going yet, so I shall find somewhere for it. And also, as well, to go with that, I got my 49er scarf as well, because the winter's coming. And if you're watching the 49ers, winter's already arrived. But yeah, so I could put that on, but I'm not going to. I think I've got one of these already. I know I've got one, which I had probably a couple of years ago. So if it is a duplicate, I'm going to give it to Mrs. Bear, and then we can wear matching scarves. Because we get into that age now where you start wearing matching stuff. That sounds really weird, doesn't it? And just to forget I said that. Anyway, so yeah, so 49 scarf to go with my 49 keyring, lovely. Nice scarf that as well. Nice scarf. I think it's like the one I've got. It's a really good scarf. Miss Bear got me a couple of t-shirts. Well, the one I can't show you was the one I was wearing on the night, but our friend up here will know that one very well. And it was a Dizzy t-shirt, Treasure Island Dizzy t-shirt. Really, really cool. Really, really good. 2 other t-shirts Mrs. Bear got me as well, which I absolutely love. This one here, which is Stunt Car Racer. So many of you remember playing that on the 8-bit systems and the 16-bit microcomputers, etc. Will remember that. Not quite sure what version that's from. Possibly the Amiga or the ST, but I haven't worn that one yet, so I'm waiting for an ideal opportunity to wear it. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But I love it. I always get these t-shirts on, they're just fantastic. I've got so many t-shirts now, I'm going to have a clear out and colour the ones I've got. And because I'm such a cartoon fan, oh, you haven't seen my cartoon videos? Have you not seen those? No, they're really good. Go, I've done a series of videos about cartoons. They're in the channel. Go and have a look. You'll enjoy those. You know what? I don't do. I just do gaming stuff. Well, you should know that anyway. You've been watching for some time. So I've got a Mickey Mouse t-shirt as well. Brilliant. Love Mickey Mouse. Well, I don't love Mickey Mouse, but t-shirt. Look at the size of that. It actually fills the screen up now. I can get three of us in there. No, actually, the ever-expanding girth of the bear. That will fit quite nicely. That once it's been washed, I'll put those out of the way because those are the sort of fabricy bits, little bits, and we'll get onto the. Oh, you want to watch some gaming stuff? I take it. Yeah. You may wonder why there's no game in the room. Well, regular viewers will know that, but if you're here for the first time, then you won't know. Usually, that's got a game on, but unfortunately, the television's had a bit of a wobbler. I think is the best way to describe it. For some reason, I came upstairs the one night, and I thought some sort of strange flashing coming from here, like close encounters of the third kind. So I'll have a look. I had a look, and then the television was flicking itself on and off. I thought, I haven't turned that on. So I turned it off, and it turned itself back on again. So I turned it off, and it turned itself back on again. And after 5 minutes of doing that and realising something was drastically wrong, I unplugged it, and then a couple of days later I plugged it back in again, and it seemed okay. I haven't plugged it in since, but I've got a feeling the old Toshiba was on the way out, which is a bit of a shame, really. It's done a good telly. It used to be our main telly downstairs. So I don't want to have to use the reserve 3D television that we have. We've got a 3D telly in the lounge, and I don't want to have to use the reserve one that we've put to one side, because obviously the reason we have a 3D projection, a 3D television, can do 3Ds, because we have a lot of 3D Blu-rays. No, we don't. I don't. Mrs. Bear does. She has a lot of 3D Blu-rays. So without a 3D telly, they're completely useless, and they're getting hard to find now. So the reason we bought we upgraded the television we had to a bigger screen and a better make, was so we could have a TV which is 3D. So that one broke, or this one broke, we got one spare. But I don't have to replace this one with the 3D spare. I'll have to get another one in, maybe. I don't know. I hope that could be. I've started working with people who repair telly, so I shall have to see if they can do that. I think the problem is either going to be a power supply issue or possibly a board issue. Board issue might be difficult, because that's probably say at least a 10-year-old telly, that one. Anyway, we'll have to see, won't we? So what gaming stuff did I get? Well, I've got a few bits and pieces. I'll show you what I got. My dad comes up trumps again. Anybody, regular viewers will know that my dad has been basically funding my Nintendo Switch collection since he bought me one. So he bought me another game. I think as recommended by my step niece, if that's the correct word to describe her. Hello, Laura, if you're watching. This is Asterix and Obelix XXL Remastered. And I've always wanted to play an Asterix and Obelix game, so I'm really quite interested to see how it goes. As you can see, it's still in the wrapper, because I haven't played it yet. But yeah, so you can play this in the new style. You can see there it says you've got like a retro option as well. Will that focus? Probably not. But yeah, so you can either play it in the new style or the retro style. I don't think there's a lot. I've seen some gameplay. I don't think there's an awful lot of difference between the two. But I'm aware of this series of games. I never actually played one, so I was quite thrilled to get that. So thank you, Dad, once again, if you're watching, which you won't be. But if anybody ever knows me, Dad, saying, "Oh, your son said thank you again," that'd be good. But yeah, so oh, I didn't realise that. Remember on the Wii boxes, there's stuff them behind me. You've got little triangles down the bottom corner. You've seen that there. There's a little one on the Switch as well. Didn't realise that. So that's a purple one for the PAL region. There we go. Oh, he decided to focus that close. Brilliant, isn't it? Do you want to try and see that? There we go. Normal mode and retro mode. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, looking forward to playing that. So that's another Switch game from my collection. Then those of you who may remember ages ago, I did a video where I got a pom-pom PlayStation 2 iToy game. Hello Martin, if you're watching. I'm not going to say anything else. I bought one of these. I think it's Eddie, good friend Eddie, and then Sean both bought one, and I thought, you know what? I got one, and then Mrs. Bear bought me another one as well. So we thought we'd pass one round. Hello Martin, if you're watching. So I've kept one, but the game on mine doesn't work. So Mrs. Bear has obviously been doing her research, and she actually picked me up a copy of the game. I can't show you the set because the set's in storage at the moment, but yeah, there we go. So it's a cheerleading game. It's really good. The video, people dared me to do it for ages. I did it. And there we go. And so far, everybody else is chicking out and doing one themselves. But anyway, that's it. So hopefully that game works. I haven't tested it yet, but the other one didn't, and it was brand new. So I'm hoping this will be fine. But this is all in Swedish, I think. Swedish and Finnish on the back. But yeah, anyway, so that completes that set for me now. Anyway, that's the main thing. That's the reason I got it in. That's it. And then finally, the last thing Mr. Bear got me as well, which again, my good friend Pete showing off his he's talking about his gun collection on Desert Island Games interview I did with him. You've never seen that either, have you? You've not seen Desert Island Games? Dear. Anyway, so Mrs. Bear thought, you know what, I should buy this. I think this probably needs a little bit of work. She did apologise because I think, if memory serves me correctly, this is not the exact thing that she was trying to get, and the box is a bit bashed, but it is a Joytech Sharpshooter arcade gun for the PlayStation. If I ever get my CRT out of storage, that'd be good. But yeah, I'm just going to pull this out and just show you that. Oops, there we go. So there we go. That's what it looks like. It's a bit. She said it's not quite what she thought it was, but I like the style of that. It's like, and I think. I thought because I think I said at the time on the live stream that it was a pump action thing, but it's not. It's just actually a normal one. But I do like my peripherals, so that will go very nicely. But yeah, so that was nice. But I know my good friend Pete's got one which is a what's on it? It's got like a pump action on it or a reload facility, so it's all rather good. And I should never have taken it out of the bloody box, should I? I'm never going to get it back in there again. There we go, sort of. Anyway, yes, it's in the box. I think. Close. Man folds box on internet. Yeah, sort of. There we go. Anyway, so that was nice to get. Do like my peripherals. There was always a bit of fun peripherals. Enjoyed playing with them. So that was that. Then I got some stuff for my birthday money, which inadvertently got spent. I went to CEX and we bought some stuff in there because we went to buy some carpet for the new room, and while we were there, we were next to a shopping centre, and I said to Mrs. Bear, so we'll just go to CEX, and she's like, oh, I'm not coming box shopping, because she doesn't like, she calls me going game hunting box shopping, which I can understand why, because you're going shopping for boxes. That's better. So I dragged her in there, and she, lo and behold, she then ended up buying 3 3D Blu-rays and a game and something else. We ended up spending 40 quid in there, I think it was. And of course, there's a problem with my card. Well, not the problem with my card. The problem with as we were in there, the internet went down at CEX. All the card things went down and what have you, and absolute nightmare. So I had to use some of my cash. I had my wallet for my birthday being given to spend on that. So what I did get though. We were talking about it because again I'd done Desert Island Games and people kept mentioning this game to me. I thought, you know what, while we were in there, I said we'll just get a copy of this. I think it was 12 quid. So we picked up Resident Evil 2, the remake on PlayStation 4. Again, people will know from my last pickups video was the 18th of September. In fact, it would have been before that because it was a few days beforehand. So I'm guessing it's probably around about the middle of September. And people know I've got quite a lot of current, relatively newer generation stuff than what I usually pick up. It's in a Switch game, then you're going to see a PlayStation 4 game. So we bought that. Like I said, it was 12 quid. It's got, I mean, you didn't see the inside of the PlayStation 4 box? No, not really. I'll just show you the back anyway. There we go. So, a lot of people talked it up, and I think I've got the first one on PlayStation 1, but I haven't got this one. I don't think I had this originally on PlayStation 1 anyway. I think I had the first one and that was it. So yeah, we bought that to give it a go. We haven't played it yet, but we will do at some point. Then I remember while I was there, a conversation we had a few weeks ago on the podcast, and I saw a game and I thought, I see 12 quid, I think it was, something daft like that. That may not have been 12, that might have been 10. It might have been 12, I don't know, I can't remember. It was 10 or 12. And I thought, I was in the queue at the time, and I said to this guy, look, pass me that game over there, I love that as well. And so this is actually a watershed moment, because you've seen a Switch game earlier, you're going to see another Switch game now, and this is the very first Switch game that I've ever bought. And I'll let you make your own minds up on this one. So this is Galgun 2. Now, why did I buy this? Only because I've heard people talking about it. So I'm not sure whether they've been talking about it in a good way, but it's got the cartridge in there. There's no point in me showing you, and you're not going to see an awful lot from the back. I know Ed mentioned Medi and Shaw have talked about it before, but I had people mention to me, welcome to Pantsu Paradise. I was desperately trying to read this with my failing eyesight, and it says, shooting action, suck up, that always gets my attention, and yeah, love crazed. So yeah, I don't know, I just bought that on the fact it was 12 quid in CEX. I haven't bought a Switch game before, so yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. That could be a really embarrassing game to play. I don't know. I don't think so. It's a 16 plus as well. Not the sort of thing I buy usually, but you know, here I was thinking, you know what, I'll try something different. And then off Amazon, and I bought this, and this is a DVD. Now this is something, DVDs? Do people still buy DVDs nowadays? Yes, they do. Well, I do anyway. So I bought this because I'm just a massive fan of the series. I love the actor. The lead actor in this. I love all the stuff he's done. That's all. Yeah, pretty much everything he's done. This is Toasted London, series 1, 2 and 3, which was a cult late at night comedy series from about, when did it start? 2013, I think it was. And I remember seeing it. I've got a local paper. I was going through, because I switched jobs at that point. I was working somewhere else, but I'm not working now, obviously. And I saw it, I really like it was on like 11 o'clock on a Monday night, which is a new series. 11 o'clock. Who puts a new series out at 11 o'clock on a Monday night? Everyone's in sleep. Was it Sunday? It was 11 o'clock. It was really late. It was late on a night we just wouldn't put a program like that out. And I remember reading the description that it was a failed actor or an out of work actor. I was like, well, that sounds, I'll give that a go. So I recorded it, and me and Mrs. Bear sat down and watched it, and we laughed our tits off basically. It's really surreal. It's written by Matt Berry, who's the actor, you can see there, looking very much like Dickie Davies. That's aged me, hasn't it? And Arthur Matthews, who used to work on Father Ted and other things. So that's been. So I think that sent me back about 15, 20 quid off Amazon. But it's honestly, it's surreal. It's off the wall. It's absolutely bonkers. It's got all 3 series on there. Series 1's pretty good. Series 2 is okay, a bit weird, and series 3 is a bit more mainstream. I didn't quite hit the mark, but I do love it. It's a great series, and I wanted that, so I thought you don't see it very often either. So I thought I'll pick those up. So there we go. So yeah, that's stuff I have for my birthday, which is a bit of a mixture of everything. There's a few t-shirts, some key rings, a scarf. There's some chocolate in there as well, which I've eaten. And yeah, so a thoroughly enjoyable day for my birthday, which is good. So yeah, there you go. Not particularly thrilling, is it really? But it's a video, isn't it? It's put a video up to say, I'm still alive, I'm still here. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed that, don't forget to, like, subscribe, comment, etc. It'd be nice to hear from you. If you wonder what's happened to me, that'd be good. But yeah, well, I'll see you on the next one anyway. I've got some much more exciting pickup video to come. Believe me, this is birthday stuff, which is a different thing altogether. because I never tell people I never tell people what I want for my birthday, because I have no idea. So it's great to get all these little surprises and things. I just say to people, "Oh, surprise me!" And they say, "I'm not again." "Oh, give me money." No, we're not doing that. That's why I've got some Looney Tunes mugs. You remember that one from last year? Was it last year? I think it was. Dad again, my dad. They are collectibles. It's just the most random thing I think he's ever bought me. He's bought me a lot of random things over the years, but that's probably the most random thing of all time. I have to show those off again. They are good. They are good, but it was just really weird. Anyway, that's it. I'm going now. I'm rambling. There'll be, like I said, other videos coming soon. What have we got coming soon? So there's a renovation video to come. There's a shout out video to come, because I haven't done one of those for ages. Last time was the end of August, so we're now in November, so I need to do one of those before. I guarantee probably all the people who shout out have been shouted out many times over already, or actually stopped doing YouTube. It's been that long. And the next pickups video, you will enjoy. There's some good stuff in there. Good game hunt, best game hunt out for a long, long time. Until then, this is the Retro Bear saying toodaloo. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Mind you go. Bye bye.